language conference, and for some of you who are very experienced teachers, this might seem old hat, but we have lots of new people here. You come into this field, and you're charged with teaching language. What does that include? Well, of course it includes teaching language. That's part of the name of your job, right? But you've got grammar and verbs and count nouns and all these other creatures, but it comes down to culture. So what could culture possibly be? Well, it's some of the superficial things that were mentioned earlier, and that's what people always gravitate toward: food, communication, values, history. For me, from Louisiana, I go back to food, food, and food all the time, right? So what else could culture possibly include? And as I've lived in different countries all over the planet, I've had a chance to experience, you can't know your own culture until you live outside of your culture. So many things about the U.S. I had no idea about until I lived in Saudi or Malaysia or Kuwait and thought, gosh, that's how y'all do that here. I have no idea that you did that. Well, I've found out one thing that we do in the United States that I have not seen in many other countries around the world, and that's bumper stickers. I noticed today in Korea, on my first time here, I don't see bumper stickers anywhere. But in America, we litter our cars with stickers, stickers, and stickers. And what kind of topics do you think we put on these stickers? It must be things that represent our culture very dearly. I'm going to discuss 12 topics. First, education. Defend education. Don't defund it. Right? But only if you know something about the language can you get the joke there. My parents think I'm in college. Those are the students I teach every day, unfortunately. And they're really not in college. And if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Right? And education is so important, we have another step. Hey, I taught your honor student. And only if you know in the States, there are lots of people who put my kid as an honor student at Smith Elementary School. Tons and tons of people do that. Don't make me use my teacher voice I wanted to use on the flight 12 hours over here with children all around me screaming. And I support public education. And also in America, we were accused of being all about me, me, me. Well, how about I? I can only please one person per day. Today is not your day, and tomorrow doesn't look good either. I took an IQ test, and the results were negative. Right? I love this one. I almost had a psychic girlfriend, but she left me before we met. So again, the notion of I still miss my ex-husband, but my aim is improving. I used to think I was indecisive, but now I'm not too sure. I go through that a lot. This one was kind of cool. I wonder how much deeper would the ocean be without sponges. I haven't actually seen that one on a car. All right, so we got these 12 categories. Of course, politics in America, which you wouldn't see in a lot of countries. I voted for Bush. Also, I hate children and rainbows. Or equal to both parties, against both. I annoy a liberal. Work hard and be happy. And Mama taught me better than to vote Republican. But politics, again, I lived in Saudi Arabia or Malaysia, you would never see politics in a car. God made us all different. Democrats want to make us all the same. And I'm from Florida, so I can say this. Florida, we're number one. Wait, recount. Yeah, sorry we didn't get it right. Sorry. Graduate soon. Millions on welfare depend on you. This is when we see a lot now in the United States. We're going through this, the Democrats and the Republicans. Of course, we talk about children. Children should be seen and heard and believed. My child sold your honor student the answers to the test. Because they always hit a bumper sticker, my child is an honor student. And be very kind to your kids, they'll choose your nursing home. Now, I guess here, I know when I was in Japan, for example, they couldn't relate to that. Animals, no one get upset now. I break for animals. All right, that one's okay. I am one bad relationship away from owning 30 cats. And only, there's sort of a cultural reference there, and then lose your cat, look under my tires. They always boo when I do that one, but I like cats. Of course, animals and pets we love a lot. We'll keep going with some more. The more people I meet, the more I like my dog. I like cats. They taste just like chicken. You have to know that in the United States, everything, like in Louisiana, I ate frog legs. What's it taste like? Chicken. Everything tastes like chicken, except chicken. And wife and dog missing, reward for dog. Pop culture. Elvis is dead. Give it up already. Yeah. And only in the United States we have this fascination, I guess you'd call it, with Elvis is still alive. Just any day we're going to discover it, right? Tree hugger. And then my favorite of all, keep the earth clean. It's not Uranus. And you know when you were in elementary school and they had that word Uranus that came up, you all laughed in class, didn't you? But not too loudly. And of course in America, where else would you have guns? Buy a gun. Support the Constitution. Because of course if you have a gun, we're all going to be freer in this world. Gun control today, total control tomorrow. Sounds like paranoia to me a little bit. And house guarded by shotgun 3 days a week. Guess which days? And individualism is supposed to be a big American concept. I'd rather be fishing. Why would I need to know that on the back of your new car? All right? Yes, I do own the road. I made Florida lots of retirees. I may be slow, but I'm in front of you. And I'm lost, but I'm making record time. Right? Again, the thing I hear most about Americans is how individual we are. Then these hot-button social issues. Guns don't kill people. Abortion clinics kill people. Think about how heavy-duty these things are. And this, you wouldn't put it on your t-shirt or your house or your forehead. Why your car? If you can't trust me with a choice, how can you trust me with a child? And then recently, same-sex marriage is between one man and one woman. Okay, missed one there. And then driving, I don't drive fast, I fly low. And if you can read this bumper sticker, you're driving way too close. I think about this every day. I drive to the university with 56,000 students who've just gotten a car. And caution, driver legally blonde. Well, you don't have legally redhead. Why blonde? Culturally there. And life and death. Life may suck, but it beats the alternative. Live as long as you like. It won't shorten how long you're dead. Think about that. Eat right, exercise, die anyway. It's not that I'm afraid to die, I just don't want to be there when it happens. Gratitude. This is one of my favorites. If you can read this, thank a teacher. And I would like to end with, if you're a teacher, then you should thank a teacher who taught you, because all of us here today are the product of all the teachers that have ever taught us our whole life. So find a teacher that taught you, look them up, make a phone call. You don't know how much that would mean to that person. Thank you very much.